Hey, it's Matt. I figured since I spent so much time over here, I'd give you kind of a walk down to my area. So here we go. So my in-laws built, as you can see over to the right, there's a slate path that goes over to a small pool. Down there is the shelter. You can see it. It's right about there. But here's where we started. All this is kind of grass, not grass, it's all kind of dirt and rocks. And so I started moving some of it so it was a little flatter because I kept wiping out. And I started building a little shelter over here. So this is my first shelter, and I'm going to leave this up because my father-in-law wants to plant some stuff here. So my first take, and then I realized, oh, this is too close to the house. There's going to be smoke going up to the house, so I can't do that. So I said, let's go down further. So cleared a path, put in some logs a little bit, as you can see coming up, kind of as a step. Sorry for the background noise. There's people that are using blowers in the distance. Wish I could get rid of that, but I can't. So put in just a couple of stops, coming down, and path goes around, flatten the path out a little bit so I wouldn't break my neck every time I was coming down, which is nice. A lot of this stuff I haven't cleared because I haven't been over here in a while, so I need to clear some of this stuff off because I can actually use a lot of it. The problem is that it's on such a steep grade that a lot of the rainwater and runoff tend to move things around. But that's the first structure I built, which was going to be kind of a log store. I don't know, somewhere where I could store stuff. But tried to build in some steps, so you can see I built in 2 steps, but a lot of the rock kind of moved down, so I got to figure out a way to move that around. So yeah, so here's my first shelter. It's just a lot of logs, as you can see. Not a lot of logs, a lot of branches. I may or may not keep this up. I had a retaining wall that ran along here of just big stuff. Ooh, some of my stuff's falling out of my pack. So I had a retaining wall because it was just all going downhill. I was gonna put in a fire pit over here, but I couldn't build up this wall over here high enough. As you can see, it extends way down over there. A lot of the stuff that I've gotten has been from that tangled mess over there. I cleared out quite a bit of it, which is kind of cool. So you can see big wooded area. This is all common area behind them. The big posts that you can see, there's one right there, that's their property line. So there's this giant granite boulder. I was gonna use this, so I flattened out this whole area. Flattened out that whole area and started to do that. And I was just like, okay, this looks good. But I couldn't build up the back wall, couldn't build up the retaining wall because everything kept falling and I was kind of lazy. So I said, let me look for another spot. So maybe I'll go up over, put some stuff down, go up over here where there's a really cool rock that you can kind of sit down on a throne, which I thought was kind of cool. So I was starting to dig out a lot of this stuff, and then I realized, Houston, we have a big problem because that is a very big and very dead tree. So rather than build anything over in this area, I said, you know what, let me look somewhere else. So that's where we start to find ourselves over here. Whoa. So, whoa, I'll go up the path, it'll be a little easier. So, with the help of some other people, I started scouting around, trying to figure out the best place to build, whoa, and came to this area. So this is what I have so far. I've got the roof. It's not sagging too badly. I want to put something across that roof. I'm not really sure what, so if you have any suggestions, please feel free to put them in the comments below. This wall is, I'm going to build this up a little bit more. I'm going to fill in this area down here so that it'll create a windbreak, and then I'll pack leaves and mud and twigs and stuff like that in between. So here's, I've got some more stuff. A lot of it is long, some of it is a little bit short. What I want to do, here, let me back up. What I want to do is I want to run branches down from this all the way down to the ground. I did see, I got some ideas from the Family Adventurers. I'll put their link in the post. They're building something that looks a lot cooler than mine. Seems to be staying up a lot better than mine. If you have any suggestions on lashing the branches to the main line and all the other stuff, I'd love it, because the stuff that I have up there is, you can see that the string is kind of hanging and blowing in the wind. So yeah, so I've got this wall, the beginnings of another wall. I'm going to fill in that space in the bottom and continue that up, and then I want to level this all out. Ooh, does my axe need sharpening? So I'm making a handle for my auger, because I'm going to hopefully be able to take this and turn it into some kind of workbench. We'll see how that goes. Wow. That's bad. Little too big. It's on there. Just gotta shave that down. Alright, let me shave that down. It actually helps if I hit the record button. So, I tried digging into this log, but with my auger, but it's too spongy, so it's gonna be my seat. So I'll have to find another log. Which log will it be? Hey, it's Matt. So I wanted to show you something that I'm working on. So I took a piece of wood, and what I did was I just sawed a circle all the way around. So you can see I sawed about halfway. No, I don't know about halfway, but I sawed part of the way into it all the way around. And then I just used my knife and I batoned chunks off of it. So you can see it's getting there. I need a lot more off of here because my hand is not that big. This will be a good mallet because I personally don't like swinging an axe head to bang something in. I'd rather use a piece of wood, but sometimes I need something heavy. So I wanted a piece of wood that was heavy enough, but that I could really wield it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna trim this down probably to about like that. So it'll be a handle that'll fit nice and solid in my hand, and I'll be able to use it around here. I started digging into, at the beginning. Let me switch the angle. So I started using my auger to go into this log, but like I said, I'm running out of time, so I gotta get going. But I'm gonna put the 4th hole in here. I've got a bunch of stuff that I can use down there that I'm gonna trim down and hammer into there, and then I'll even it out, and I'll have myself, hopefully, a little workbench. What I'm gonna do is I'll flip it over, and then I'll leave about that much, and then flatten out the rest, obviously on the other side, but flatten out the rest so that I can have a workbench, if I want to put my laptop on it and do my workout here, or use it for carving, because I saw some cool videos and I'd like to be able to carve stuff on a bench where my hands aren't. I can use both hands with the knife rather than holding the piece. So the other thing I'm thinking about doing, and I know it's a little nuts and it's far in the future, is once I get all that filled in, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring more of this down so that it's even. And essentially what I'm going to do is right about here, I'm going to set myself up. I'm going to put a couple more logs on there, but I'm going to set myself up a workbench, a workstation, a standing desk, so that I can stand outside and do my computer work. Yes, I know it's a little silly, but you know what? It's my treehouse, so I don't care. So that's it. I got to get back because I got to go teach. Thanks for coming by, and I'll see you soon. Probably Friday. So we'll see. But I'll put all this stuff together and post it. The Worthington trip is up, so go check it out. I apologize for the lack of cooking and food and prep and all that other good stuff because I was having a really good time with the people I was with. So I'll try to do better next time. Anyway, hope this finds you well. See you next time. Again, hit like, hit subscribe. Any comments or questions or suggestions, please drop them in the comments. Okay, it's really helpful. It'll help me learn, and it may help somebody else learn too. All right, take care. Later.